Hi guys.
I have my hubs with me finally. So we are in our empty house. I don't know if you could see behind us, but
It's
there's
extremely empty.
nothing here. And it's our last day here.
This
It's
is it.
happening. Are you ready for this?
Yeah. I was born to be Texan.
I always say that. I was really supposed to be a Texan, so I like big hair. Okay, we're gonna try seeing if this works. We're gonna put it right here.
Is that light too bright?
Yeah, because you're too tall, so maybe come a little bit. Can you squat a little bit? I'm really short. Does that work?
Not
Okay.
really.
Well, you can still talk. Oh, just a little bit. Anyways, so I left off by saying that we chose Austin and we found land, we found a builder, and we decided that we were gonna do this. We're gonna start our custom build and build our dream home, and everything was gonna be perfect, and all of our dreams were coming true, because I've always dreamt of building a custom home, and this was it.
And that's when we prayed and it all fell apart.
Well,
No, it all fell apart.
yeah, I kind of did. So we bought land.
We thought we did.
We fell in love with the whole process. Our builder, we designed our home. It took us, and we're condensing this, but this was all in months. So we decided to, completely design our home. That took me forever to, finalize.
What did you say, 2-month process?
What?
2-month process?
Of designing it? I don't know.
A month, 2 months?
Yeah, somewhere around there. But it was a lot of having to move things around, flying back and forth. And it was exciting for us because it was, designing our home, and, everything about it was amazing. We flew my parents out, my mom, to come look. She fell in love. We prayed over the land that we had bought, and everything was rosy, right?
And then we went into the office. This is the way I see it from a male's perspective. We went into the office. We said, this is what we want to purchase. You tell me how much it costs. And he told us the price. We went out, we purchased land. We put a down payment on the land to hold it. And that was on a Monday. Friday came around 4 days later. And he called me up and said, I need a counteroffer. And I said, counteroffer for what? You told me the price. Well, unfortunately, my management didn't accept the price. We would like to charge you $35,000 more than what we originally stated. Sorry, not happening. You said the price.
Anyways, our dreams and everything came crumbling down in that day. I remember just feeling like,
Oh yeah, her bubble burst. There was tears for sure.
well, that's not a shocker. I really was. I was tore up. I mean, it was just like everything came crashing down. At this point, we had told family members, we had announced we were moving.
Because we thought we were.
We had our realtors here. Our house was going up for sale. I mean, it was, here I go, see, I'm getting emotional. It's like reliving it. I know. Stop. So anyways, it was a big deal, and, through this all, our faith is so strong, and it was being tested. It was definitely being tested, and
that's true, because we, every step we prayed, Lord, if this is a door that you want closed, close the windows also, so that fools like us won't figure a way to try to make it work. And we didn't want it to work in any way if it wasn't by him. And so he closed the door. And we had to start from scratch.
And sometimes that's not easy, when you want something so bad and you think this is it, and and everything's going so great, and you're praying about it, and the Lord sometimes does just shut doors, and in that moment you don't know why he's shutting that door, and you don't understand it, and you get angry. I mean, I was upset, I was sad, I was angry. You start envisioning your life, your kids running down this, the street. I mean, especially because we had chosen everything.
We chose the land because of a certain tree that was in the backyard.
We fell in love with the tree.
We were going to pay an extra $25,000 for the land just because of the tree. And in my mind as dad, I was like, oh, 4 daughters. They're all 4 gonna get married underneath that tree because that's what we're gonna do. That was the tree, that was the land, that was the area.
We didn't want
thought it was
anything,
it.
and we didn't want anything else but that. That was what we were like dead set on. So we, instead of just, completely relying on, the Lord to like show us, we were like, no, we're going to make this work. We're going to, and I think that's where we went wrong. We kept going back there to, try to figure out other options on how we can make it work. And, it was just, a slam in the face every single time, right? Slam in the face, is that right? I don't know.
Slap in the face.
Okay, whatever, you know what I mean. I never get
I
any
have
saying
to
right.
pre-apologize for all the wrong innuendos you're gonna hear, wrong sayings you're gonna hear from this one.
I never say anything
But she's
right.
cute.
Anyways, so it was hard on us, and we just knew that we felt it so strong in our hearts that this is still what we were supposed to do, and we wanted to be there. And it was getting to the point where every time we came back to California, I was crying because I was like, I don't want to be here, I want to go back. And it just, that's how much Texas felt like home and where we had chosen, but we just were not getting anywhere. And I think I started comparing everything to the home that I had designed. I wanted that house, I wanted my design, I wanted it to be perfect, and I think God just revealed to us that like it's not
your
always
plan
a
is
yes.
your plan and it's not his plan.
Yeah, and it's not always a yes, and sometimes it is a no, and we needed a timeout. And I would tell everybody, all my friends who were, going through this with me knew that it was like, Erica needs a timeout. I didn't want to go back to Texas. I didn't want anything to do with it. I was just really hurt, and it was hard. It was really hard to get through. It was hard for the kids. It was really hard for the family because the kids were so excited, and we had to just sit there and tell them, I'm sorry, but this isn't going to work out after all. And the whole, school found out because the kids were so excited. They announced to everybody, we're moving, and so everybody was like congratulating us, telling us, because our kids were so excited. We had told them not to say anything, but kids, they're just going to be the kids, and they were so excited, so they told everybody. And it was just really hard having to tell everybody like, it's not happening, and I don't think it's gonna happen. But the Lord always has a better plan, and we just couldn't see it at that time, but he has definitely revealed so much to us through this. And there was obviously more in his plan for us, and we will share more about that.
So much more.
There's so much. That's why we're doing this, just to share.
At every
that,
turn, every corner, just lifting it up to him. The
Yeah.
people that we meet,
and we have
praying with people.
we have a list of questions that we keep getting from people, which we are, we love, hearing from people. It's hard for us to get back to you. We're sorry. There's probably a few of you people who right now we have not gotten back to. We're sorry. We're just like in the thick of crazy trying to get out of our home and this transition. But we do. There's a list of questions that we're going to hit. The biggest one is Tom, and what's Tom going to do with work? About my business. What am I going to do? Family, kids dance, church, where is our church going to be? All these questions that we keep getting asked. So we're going to try hitting all of those on all of our vlogs. But
And if you have any other questions, please ask, because we'd love to get
we'll
anybody
try
to the bottom of whatever.
Yeah, and we'll try to hit all of them. And through it, we're going to obviously share our journey and everything that we've gone through. But as far as this vlog,